Hey everybody, it's Trevor from Buckeye Outdoors. Today we have the Olight M2R Pro Warrior. We're going to be taking a look at it. Now we're not going to go into all the little bitty details. If you want a lot of those little specifics, you can go see the first video, which is the unboxing and the overview, where we go over some of the real smaller particulars like lumens and IPX. What we're focusing on, and the way I do videos now, is I always have a unboxing and an overview, and that's where we go over some of the particulars. This video is more about likes, dislikes, discoveries, a little bit more about the light, and beam shots. Everybody likes beam shots. I cannot tell you how many times I've been yelled at for not having beam shots. They go, "You don't have any freaking beam shots, you bastard." So we're gonna have beam shots for days, believe me. The beam shots are gonna be in a cemetery on the edge of one, near the edge of a bunch of woods. And the reason why I do them there is because I'm probably the only one that does beam shots in a place like that. I don't like being like everybody else. And I can control, the distances are measured. 75 foot, 150 foot. It's a big playground up there, and it's pitch black. It's way up on a hill. There's no city lights affecting it. When it's dark up there, it's dark. So let's talk about the light. I did get this light from my friends at Skybin. Skybin is an Amazon seller. I do not do Amazon reviews, just so you know that. And basically, they gave me this to do a review and to link back to their page. Now, any links that I supply for Skybin are not affiliate links. I do not get paid nothing. I don't get compensation of any make, manner, shape, or form if you click that link or buy from it. So do know that. I am not a bot reviewer. So let's talk about the light. Like I said, if you want a lot of the small particulars, go see my part 1 of this, the unboxing and overview. So far, like I said, you get a pretty nice little clamshell box, right? Pretty sweet. You get the magnetic charger. Whoops, wrong side. Boop, like that. The nice lanyard. Here's what I like really about this light so far. Isn't so much the light, but the damn holster. As many of you know, I ripped Fenix for the longest time as an ambassador, worldwide ambassador, intergalactic ambassador, super ambassador, whatever the heck it was. Needless to say, one of my complaints always to Fenix, and yeah, I'm talking about you, Fenix, was the holsters. They were garbage. They still are. Okay. Olight supplied this bad boy. Look at that thing. Isn't that dope? Now, coincidentally, Weltool has a holster that looks kinda just like it. Very similar holster, right? Except the Weltool is Cordura. This is more of a thin ballistic nylon, but still pretty well done, padded. I like the holster. When I do a head-to-head against the PD36, I can already tell you who's going to win accessories, and that's going to be the Olight. They always have. Other companies really need to step up their game. Now, is this as nice as the Weltool holster? No, it's not. It's not as nice as the Weltool holster. But I like seeing this. It was a nice upgrade from what you usually get. The lanyard, of course, with a little needle on it, which was pretty cool. If you'd like to thread it through there, it's easy to do. You don't have to sit there and cuss all day while trying to get your lanyard installed. So far, the likes about the light. The light's build is amazing. This light is killer. We're going to take a closer look in a second, but it is amazing. They really killed it with this one. Like the tail button, the tail clicky. I do like that. The reason why I like that is I have an M2T Warrior, and anybody that has an M2T Warrior can tell you that all you have to do is fart wrong on the tail cap and it will light up. So it's super sensitive. Where this, it's not so easy, right? I really have to, I have to really try to get that thing to go. I have to put effort into it. It's not hard, but accidentally setting it off isn't happening. So thank you, Olight, for that. I do like the magnetic charging to an extent. Here's why I'm just not a fan of this system. I like magnetic charging, don't get me wrong, but I also like to be able to take my batteries and put them in a bay charger. That's not going to happen with this, nor are you going to use other brands of batteries that easily, if at all, because this is a proprietary battery. So what they've done is they've taken a 21700 battery, which is a common battery, and they turned it into a proprietary battery. That's my dislike with the light right there, and a lot of people aren't going to like that. The light is single walled versus double wall, and I understand why. I would have liked to have seen, pardon me, a double wall, but for weapons mounts, it just wasn't practical, right? I mean, let's stick with what works. So yeah, you know, so far so good with the light. I think it's a hell of a hitter. The tint is, I mean, everything around me is brown, but so it's definitely more of a neutral white compared to the PD36, which is, you know, a whole different animal. And again, that's a brown background. You'll see these at night though. Don't worry about that. I do like the light though. It's a beautiful piece of work. The strike bezel is awesome on it. If you're in a self-defense mode and all you have is a light, you're going to be in pretty good shape with this bezel. You absolutely shred someone. But that's all I got on this part of it. That's my likes, that's my dislikes. Let's take a closer look at the light right now. All right, guys, we are back, and take a look at this beauty. Let's take a closer look at it if you haven't already. What a beautiful light, right? And like I said, the charging system is exceptional. It just works really well. Like I said, I'm not completely a fan of it. I like to use bay chargers. That's just my opinion. So my thoughts, what I like about the light. I like the light itself. I know some have had problems. I've had none. I tried to duplicate it. I couldn't. We will see. God, look at that. I'm not a fan of the charging system or the proprietary battery, but that's just me. You can buy extra batteries, I believe, from Olight. I'm not sure if Skybin has them. I will find out for you. And let's take a look at that really nice holster. Like I said, the well-tool holster is so similar, right? I mean, they're very close. So yeah, without further ado, let's get ready to do some beam shots, and let's take a quick look at this comparison that's going to be coming up. So these two guys are going to be going head to head pretty soon. I do really look forward to that one. That's going to be great, man. I can't wait to do that one. So who do you think is going to win between the two? I've already seen some videos. I already have some ideas of who's going to win. Maybe. They both have strengths. They both have weaknesses. That's the thing. So we will see. But until then, go check out Skybin on Amazon. Check out their lights. And let's do some beam shots now. All right, everybody, we are back. And what you're looking at is the 1R EOS 2 from Olight. That's that little light, man. Lighten it up. So we are here. I'm going to turn the light off so you can kind of get an idea how dark it is here. The flicking lights, blinking lights you can see are near almost 3/4, almost a mile away through some trees. What directly ahead of us, you'll see cones way down there. Those cones are actually about 300 feet out. Just on the other side of the cone, there's a bunker hill that goes up about 20 feet. They're doing some construction there. And there's trees at about 320 foot. Most of those trees are 65 to 70 foot tall. This is the Olight M2R Warrior Pro. And let's go through these cycles. There's low. You're seeing that about 25 foot out. Medium, about 25 foot out. This road is probably about 20 foot wide. Actually, I'm going to say that's about 25 foot wide. So low, medium. There's turbo. You can see it's lighting up the trees up on that bunker hill way down there. Lighting up the cones. That tree's probably about 180-ish, 200 feet out. It's lighting them up pretty good. You could definitely see it. Definitely. Sorry about that. Wow. Not bad. It's about 300 foot to those trees. Let's go to the next section. Okay, so for this little section, we have a bench right there. That bench is probably about 30 foot out. And there is a mausoleum straight ahead about 150 foot away. We are going to be aiming at the corner of the mausoleum. So right there's my bench on low, medium. You can see it's lighting up the mausoleum now. You can see that structure off in the distance. It's lighting it pretty nicely now. Medium, high. That's high, so that's... Okay, let me go through it. Eco, low, medium, high. And now we're going to click it into turbo. Wow. That's a pretty impressive hotspot. I ain't going to lie to you. Alright, so, again, from the beginning. Eco, low, medium, high, turbo. Alright, on to the next section. Okay guys, so we have effectively half the distance. You'll see that curb right there in our lowest mode. And that was the road that we were on the other side of, looking that way. I can't quite see the mausoleum from here, but we are in the lowest mode, so let's step it up a notch. Now we can see the mausoleum. We can see that tombstone. There's that road that we were on the other side of. Next step up. Nice, right? Next step up. Now that structure is probably almost 20 foot tall, my guess, to give you an idea on the hotspot size. And there's turbo. Good Lord. That's lit up. Alright, let's do some more distance shots. Alright guys, we are down that long road that we started off with. That was 300 feet to the tree. We're now 150 foot from those trees. So you can see it lighting up the traffic cones in the lowest mode. So let's go up mode through mode. So again, this mode, you can kind of see the trees. They're off in the distance. Next mode up. We're now able to light the trees up a little bit. As you can see, it's kind of reaching out there. Next. Now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we can see 150 foot out. You can see that 20-foot hill that's right there. From there up. And then the trees hoovering way over it. One more. That was actually high. This is turbo. These trees are about 65, 70 foot tall. And again, that right there is a little bunker hill that goes up at the end of that road, and then the trees are up on top of it. Next test. Okay, so for this test it's a little different. You'll notice there's a little white spot there in the concrete. Okay, what we're going to be testing here is the flood of this light. So the idea is that I'm going to hold the light perfectly still, but I'm going to move the camera tripod side to side. So let's do that in the lowest mode. Try not to move my hand as hard. Step up. This doesn't have a ton of spill, that's for sure. One more. So of course, you know, there's a little bit of bounce coming back. There's also snow out here. High. It's just, yeah, you can see some flood there, right? There's a little bit of flood there. Turbo. All right, so now we're going to do a couple of quick comparisons against the Fenix PD36. All right, so we're still at the 150 foot mark. We're going to be aiming at those trees out there again, which are 150 foot out. The trees are sitting 20 foot up on a bunker hill. So the first light we're going to cycle through is the Olight M2R Pro Warrior. Starting off in the low mode, we're going to slowly cycle through. Turbo. Now, the Fenix PD36R. This is the Fenix PD36R. That's the Fenix and Turbo. Olight. Fenix and Turbo. Olight. Fenix. Olight. Side by side. Fenix. Olight. What do you guys think of that? Pretty impressive, right? Alright guys, I do hope you enjoyed the beam shots. But we're not quite done yet. We're going to do a little bit more close-up work. So let's check something out over here. Do a little bit of close-up work for... We do have snow, so I have to be, you know, kind of cognizant of that. This is in the lowest mode, of course. So, again, some of you may be wondering why a cemetery. Well, I don't like doing what everybody else does. This is right above my home, and I have hundreds of acres of forest out here, as you can see. And it is perfect for this. Well, there you have it, guys. What'd you think? Like I said, it's a pretty good light. I'm pretty impressed with it. So anyway, guys, you know what the drill is from here on out. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tell me what you think. Do you own the light? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you indifferent to it? You have any questions about it you'd like to ask? Drop something down in the comments. Again, I will have links down below to part 1 of this review and to Skybin Amazon. Again, it's not an affiliate link. I am not compensated by Skybin otherwise. On that note, guys, cheers.